for more information.
You said the gentleman at the Hilton heard bangs, plural?
That's what he told me. That is indeed just from one witness who I've just been speaking to before I came on air. But obviously this happened 45 minutes ago. I should be honest with you and your viewers. I was just on the other side of the grass, so I couldn't ascertain how many bangs there were. If indeed there was multiple bangs. But obviously we'll get some more information over the course of the next few hours.
Okay. I was just talking to Keir Simmons in our London bureau, who had been in Belgium, Brussels, with the attacks last year. We were trying to determine at the hour that this would have taken place, around 9 p.m. Brussels time, what would the central station and the area around it be like? James, sorry, I meant that for you, James.
Oh, okay, right. So, indeed, I mean, a sort of late summer evening in Brussels, that would indeed be teeming with people. Obviously, there are huge tourist hotspots. There are hotels where many Americans come here on their holidays, just very close to Brussels Central Station. So it would have been pretty busy with people finishing their working day and heading back to other parts of Belgium throughout the course of the evening. What I can tell you is I spoke to Belgian government officials about 4 weeks ago when they were holding meetings with the press, and they were already talking about scaling down that military presence that we've seen on the streets of the Belgian capital since those terrible attacks in March last year. But of course, as I say, I was not in front of the Brussels Central Station, so I'm not aware myself of how many military were actually at the station at the time of the explosion.
And how many people in general? I mean, 9 p.m., I wouldn't imagine that to be a busy time for the central station. Obviously, that would be a place that would be busier during other times in the day. But the area is a tourist area around it?
Yeah, as I say, there would have been dozens of people inside the central station, but around the station there are a number of hotels which are popular with holidaymakers. And as I said in my first answer, some hotel staff have said that they've been told to evacuate those places as the police continue their investigation.
James, as we learned in London in the recent attack, the London police have troops that they can move around the city deliberately in case something happens in the city, as opposed to getting them from far-flung areas. What's the police versus military presence like inside of Brussels? Do they roam around, or are they stationed at hotspots, potential hotspots?
Right, so what the situation was till a few weeks ago, there were military stationed at hotspots outside certain embassies, government buildings, the Jewish Museum, where we saw that attack 2 years ago. But as I've already said, government officials were starting to draw down that visible military presence in the street. Obviously, you do have some military personnel who are still stationed in certain hotspots around Brussels. But much less than you would have seen if you'd been reporting back March, April last year.